Hello, good morning, my dear students. How are you all? I hope all of you are keeping well. Did you watch my last classes? Do you have any doubt? Okay, today we can start our last topic or last session of this lesson, the decline of feudalism. What is the topic? The decline of feudalism. What is the meaning of the word feudalism? The socio-political economic system prevailed in medieval Europe based on land was known as feudalism. This is the definition about feudalism. Feudalism means നാടുവാഴിത്ത വ്യവസ്ഥിതി അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ജന്മിത്ത സമ്പ്രദായം. ഇതിനാണ് എന്ത് പറയുക? ഫ്യൂഡലിസം എന്ന് പറയാം. ദ സോഷ്യോ പൊളിറ്റിക്കൽ എക്കണോമിക് സിസ്റ്റം പ്രിവെയിൽഡ് ഇൻ medieval Europe. In the 15th century onwards, feudalism started to decline. Now we can find out what are the reasons or the circumstances that led to the decline of feudalism in medieval period. Look in the textbook. You can see the next part. What are the circumstances that led to the decline of feudalism? Write in your notebook. It is very important question. Then I already told, towards the end of the medieval period, feudalism declined, started to decline. Then, what were the reasons for the decline of feudalism? First one, the agricultural production decreases due to climatic changes. First reason, agricultural production started to decrease. What is the reason behind it? It is due to climatic changes. Then it led to the outbreak of famine. Famine means there is no extreme scarcity of food. That is the meaning of the word famine. It is because of the decline of agriculture, people faces what a severe famine. It is spread different parts of Europe. Then following this, the famine, a diseases or a deadly epidemic calamity spread in Europe. That's name was plague. Plague, it is also known as Black Death. Nowadays, we faces the same situation like that was happening in Europe. Nowadays, we are afraid. Whole world is under the terror of the COVID-19. It is a deadly epidemic. Then it had killed the lakhs of peoples in this world. Like that, during the medieval period, this plague, it is also known as Black Death. It wiped off means wiped off nearly half of the population of Europe. So we can realize that it was like the COVID-19. Then another important reason was the crusades. Crusades means കുരിശ് യുദ്ധങ്ങൾ. That is the meaning of the word crusades. കുരിശ് യുദ്ധങ്ങൾ. The crusades shattered many of the feudal lords. Shattered means ചിതറിച്ചു കളഞ്ഞു. എന്താ ക്രൂസൈഡ്സ്? കുരിശ് യുദ്ധങ്ങൾ ഫ്യൂഡൽ ലോർഡ്സിന്റെ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഫ്യൂഡലിസത്തിന്റെ എൻഡിന് കാരണമായിരുന്നു. The crusades was brought between Western Europe and Turks. It started in the 11th century and ended in 13th century. That means the 11th to 13th century is the period of the crusades. These wars were fought for appropriating Jerusalem. Jerusalem, do you know? There is no holy place on the Christians, Jerusalem. There were the wars or the crusades were were brought or fought for appropriating Jerusalem, which is considered as the holy city of the Jews, the Christians, and the Muslims. The Crusades were considered as one of the major factors for the spread of Eastern culture in Europe. It was a military expedition, which was the Crusades, was a military expedition under the banner of the cross. Cross means കുരിശല്ലേ. തുർക്കികളിൽ നിന്ന് പരിശുദ്ധ ഭൂമിയായ ജെറുസലേം വീണ്ടെടുക്കുന്നതിനായി ക്രിസ്ത്യൻസ് നടത്തിയ യുദ്ധങ്ങളാണ് കുരിശ് യുദ്ധങ്ങൾ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. ഇറ്റ് ലെഡ് ടു ദ സ്പ്രെഡ് ഓഫ് ഈസ്റ്റേൺ കൾച്ചർ ഇൻ യൂറോപ്പ്. ആൻഡ് another reason was that the monopoly of gunpowder enabled the kings to suppress the feudal lords. Feudal lordsനെ ജന്മിമാരെ ആര് സപ്രസ് ചെയ്തു? The kings. They tried to suppress the feudal lords with the gunpowder. Gunpowder എന്താണ്? തോക്കിൽ ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്ന, തിരയുണ്ടാക്കാൻ ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്ന പൊടി. അപ്പം എന്ത് ചെയ്യുന്നു? അവർക്ക് ദേ സ്റ്റാർട്ടഡ് ടു യൂസ് വാട്ട്? ഗൺ. സോ ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് ബിക്കോസ് ഓഫ് ദ ഫിയർ ഓഫ് ദിസ് അറ്റാക്ക്, or it is because of that the kings suppressed the kings. The new middle class that emerged as a result of the growth of trade also helped the rulers to subdue feudal lords. Then, following this, many peasants' revolts also took place in medieval Europe. It also led to the decline of feudalism. So we can find out these were the main reasons that led to the decline of feudalism. So our first lesson is over. Try to write the question answers from your letters. Now, please write in your notebook. Okay.